At the Icebox, the defending Clark Cup champions are coming to the capital city as the Stars host the Youngstown Phantoms this Friday and Saturday at the Icebox. Don't miss College Night on Friday and your opportunity to catch this cross-conference clash. Lock in your tickets to the action now at LincolnStars.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The
Easier. I'm Bill Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carpet. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
It's week 8 of the high school football season, and we have a good one for you guys tonight on 93.7 The Ticket. Hey guys, it's Nick Sainert. Join me and Jay Foreman tonight from Millard South High School as we bring you number 1 Omaha West Side versus number 2 Millard South. Both teams are currently 7-0 in 2023, and while West Side leans on experience, Millard South hopes their talented sophomore class can knock off the defending champs. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame coverage starting at 6:40 p.m. Don't miss number 1 West Side versus number 2 Millard South tonight on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers 118th anniversary sale is going on right now. This sale only comes around once a year, so don't miss your chance to save 20% or more on everything diamond. Bridal and engagement rings, bracelets, earrings, and all diamond jewelry, 20% off or more. Our lowest prices of the year, now through October 25th only at Sutter Heyman's 118th anniversary sale. Lincoln and Grand Island or SutterHeyman.com.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
This is the Happy Hour.
You guys going to Happy Hour?
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome in. Happy Friday. This is the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert and Rico joining you guys as usual. What's up, Rico?
Hello.
How's the day, man?
So far, so good.
Thank you for turning the music down.
Don't test me.
Rico's on one today, man. And it's just, you can always tell, unfortunately, when the show might go off the rails because Rico just has this attitude.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen.
See? He just has this attitude about him.
Are you saying I shouldn't have an attitude?
To where, well, no. Be
That's
you.
Rude.
Be you.
That's rude.
But see, Rico, this is what you do. At times, you get a little crazy. I don't know if it's because it's Friday. I don't know if it's because you get to do a show with me. I don't know what it is, Rico. But
me getting, quote unquote, to do a show with you is actually a punishment. So I don't know why you think that I'd be excited about that.
Well, you know what you should be excited for?
What?
The Kiwanis pancake feed. the Pancake Festival.
I am a big fan of pancakes and festivals.
The 64th annual Pancake Festival.
64.
Lincoln Center Kiwanis Club. It's happening at the Rec Center, 3140 Sumner Street on Saturday, tomorrow, October 14th. It's a bye week. We've told you about so many good things to fill your weekend with when there's no Husker football, right? We're going to give away vouchers for the Kiwanis Pancake Festival, 64th annual Pancake Festival, that is. You get sausage, orange juice, milk, unlimited buttermilk pancakes, all the fixins.
Don't smile. Why are you smiling?
Well, just because. Once again, if you want some vouchers, we'll give away some vouchers.
We have a whole bunch of them. Look at this. Look at this. See all these?
Just tons of
See all
vouchers.
these? I got a bunch of them. You can tell if you're looking in the camera. I think. I actually can't tell if you can tell, but look, here we go.
Ton of vouchers. There you go.
Look at that.
I was
Look at,
wondering-
you can listen to how many vouchers we have. You can't tell. There's a lot there.
That might have been the funniest thing to happen over that entire happy hour. And I feel so bad because Rico just goes, listen to how many vouchers. Okay, see, I told you.
It was supposed to be like a lot of them, but it just, like 2 of them went.
Okay, so it reminds me of when you're shuffling cards.
Yeah, I messed up.
It's just your fingers get stuck on so many cards. So, as always, 402.
Hold on, let's see if I can do it better.
Oh, I got it. It
There was
started
a few.
better. It started
sounded
better.
like 5. There's more than 5.
But anyway, the 64th annual Pancake Festival.
I am crying.
Put on by the Lincoln Center Kiwanis Club. Once again, sausage, orange juice, milk, unlimited buttermilk pancakes. This is going on from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll give away vouchers here throughout the show. We got SIP Nebraska coming up tomorrow as well.
Yes.
Tickets are still available at blurevents.com. Plenty of good stuff. And then just come on down, hang out if you want to. It's a little wet, a little rainy outside. So come on down, hang out 1040 O Street, and grab yourself some Mill Coffee, grab yourself some Beatrice Bakery, and come hang out with us. It's an exciting afternoon and evening here on the ticket. Obviously, we'll have our normal shows. I'll fill in for Austin one more time, as Austin will return on Sunday.
He will be back Sunday.
He will be back on Sunday after becoming a father. And so I'll fill in one final time with Strick on the block. We'll have shootout with Strick that day or today as well. And then tonight, big one, 7 p.m. kickoff between number 1 Omaha West Side and number 2 Millard South. As it's going to be a good one. I mean, just to actually, we should probably see if there's any text line, because
There is.
I haven't loaded my text line quite
you
yet.
haven't? Well,
But as always, 402-464-5685. The Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line are both open for you guys, as well as the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Allo Channel 951 are all available and avenues for you guys to get in touch with the show. Notorious B.I.B. starts us off with, I love this show when you guys go off the rails. A named texter says, listen to how many vouchers. 2. The answer is 2 vouchers.
There's more than 2.
There's much more than 2.
There's a lot more than 2. I just
Rico
not good at it.
we have
Can I
to
do it
clip
again?
that. That was better. That was better. That was about 9.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than
It's
9
like the last
vouchers.
7 just stick together.
So how about that? How about this? Joe B says, I only get to listen to the happy hour on Fridays. You guys crack me up. Is it always this entertaining? Rico is a dealer at Warhorse Casino on the side. Absolutely not.
If I was a dealer at Warhorse Casino on the side, a lot of people would be going home with money.
Rico, I was gonna say Rico would get in trouble because he doesn't do the clapping like
I'd be
change
like,
for 1,000,
yeah,
change
I'd be
for
like,
100.
I don't know what's happening.
He doesn't clear his hands to
Not
the
at all.
security camera.
Not at all.
On the
I just keep doing things, and they'd be like, "Sir, you need to do this." Like, I don't know how.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Like, I actually don't know what I'm doing.
I can't remember.
I don't know why you guys hired me to do this.
So once again, 464-5685. How about this also? Gene in Lincoln points out a really good point. The Lincoln Stars play at home tonight and tomorrow night. I'm really disappointed that they did college night, although I'm not in college anymore. College night on a Friday with high school football because it's $2 beer night tonight.
You were going to go?
I was absolutely going to go. All my buddies in our group chat, it's like, hey, guys, $2 beer night. Let's all go. They're all Ubering down there to the Icebox. They're Ubering back, obviously. Like, come on.
There's a lot of stuff. Like, there's no football, but there's a lot of stuff going on. In town, you've got the Stars. You've got softball if the weather holds up. If it gets any better, you'll have softball this weekend. You got volleyball playing tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, it's a grand old time here in beautiful, cloudy Lincoln.
Well, yeah, cloudy and rainy Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay, so back to tonight because we're going to talk Husker volleyball in the next segment, talk a little football as well. And one last note on the Stars, you've heard it probably in our promos, but they are playing the defending Clark Cup champions, Youngstown, tonight and tomorrow at the Icebox. So thanks to Gene and Lincoln, 7:05 p.m. tonight and 6:05 p.m. tomorrow night. So maybe I'll have to make my way out there tomorrow night. No, Husker volleyball, Penn State tomorrow night. So
at 7.
We'll dive into that.
6 o'clock, Michigan State tonight. 7 o'clock tomorrow, Penn State. Number 13, Penn State.
There's just so much going on.
That Bob Devaney parking lot area is going to be chock full of cars.
Yeah,
and volleyball,
really dirty, unfortunately,
and the Stars.
Really dirty because it's just rock.
Yeah, most of it.
It's gonna be really.
Oh man, I can't wear my good shoes today. I'm not trying to walk. I'm not trying to get my Jordans all messed up with dirt.
Speaking of Jordans,
yeah, you have your really old ones that you have all.
I need to clean them.
Yeah, you do.
But
you got those after state basketball because you saw one of the coaches wearing them. And you're I like those.
Yeah, so this is the story of the Jordans. Elkhorn North has specifically that truck's rolling back. Elkhorn North girls basketball. This is really dangerous. This is real dangerous.
He stopped.
Now here's the deal. So I saw Elkhorn North girls basketball specifically rocking, and this is all the coaches. And shout out to Ann Prince and her entire staff because they got Jordans that have the Elkhorn North colors on it, and they're just the low Jordans. And I was like, dang, those are sweet. Like I need to get myself. I had never gotten a pair of Jordans. Obviously, look at me. Like I'm not rocking Jordans.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but sure.
So anyway, well, I'm not fashionable. Okay, there we go. So
I don't know where you're going with that.
As we go, I was like, man, I need to get a pair of Jordans. And so I thankfully have a good friend that is connected. And I was like, hey, I need you to hook me up with some Jordans. And so I told him what colors I like. I told him which ones I want. No, it's not illegal at all. It's not illegal at all.
Black market's not inherently illegal.
Well, it's not even like it's not like I bought them from Europe or anything like that. It's not. I bought them.
It would have been cheaper.
It would have been, but I did not buy them off of like DH.
Do you know your European size?
I do not.
Neither do I.
I bought the Javier Baez jersey off of DH Gates, and then the Cubs logo was like all the way down at my right abdomen.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is not how it's supposed to be. But anyway. And I got hooked up with some Jordans, but now they're a little dirty. Got to get some new ones.
Yeah, figure it out. Come on.
Anyway, tonight, though, 7 p.m. kickoff. Number 1, Omaha West Side. Number 2, Millard South. Myself, Jay Foreman, will be out at Millard South High School, bearing the elements, if you will.
You're going to be inside.
And then, but no, here's the deal. So I was going through just some of the prep for tonight's game, right?
Yes.
How about this from Omaha West Side? And just since we have a couple minutes here, we can talk about it. They are averaging 51 points per game, are the West Side Warriors. They have allowed 26 total points all season long. They have not allowed a single point in the last 3 games.
So they haven't even allowed as many points as they're averaging.
No. They are averaging 51 per game.
Ridiculous.
And they have only allowed 26 all season long. They have
How often do their starters play in the fourth quarter?
Not very often. They have allowed 0 points in the last 3 games. They have 3 straight shutouts. And it's not like they're not playing anybody. They just got done playing number 3 Kearney last week at Kearney, and they won 56-0. They were up 56-0 at halftime.
And then they were just like, yeah, we don't need to score anymore.
They just decided not to score.
That makes sense.
And so in there, it's a 41-0 win against Norfolk, a 63-0 win against North Platte, and then a 56-0 win against Kearney.
Ridiculous.
Obviously, there's a lot of names on West Side that Husker fans might be familiar with, right? Anthony Rizak, Caleb Benning, Christian Jones, who's a top guy next year in the recruiting class. You have Teddy Rizak. There's a lot, right? So just to go through once again, Christian Jones, class of 2025, number one player in the state of Nebraska.
Isn't he like a top 150 player?
Is 106th in the country in the 2025 rankings. Already has 16 offers. Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, A&M, USC, Nebraska, all in on Christian Jones. Obviously, Teddy Rizak, the brother of the quarterback, Anthony Rizak, is the number 8 player in the state of Nebraska. He is a Notre Dame commit. He's playing in today's game. Anthony Rizak, we already talked about him, has 8 official offers to the likes of like Air Force, Army, Colgate, South Dakota. Does have a preferred walk-on offer, though, to Notre Dame as well. The Huskers not offering him to this point. And I think Anthony Rizak really wants to play quarterback at the next level, and I'm not sure Nebraska necessarily sees him as that. Keenan Cotton, a tight end, I believe, or wide receiver for Westside, class of 2025, has an Iowa State offer. And then their running back, who's a 2024 guy, Jamez Ross, has Sioux Falls, Augustana, a couple other offers at that level as well. Millard South, number 2, also 7-0 and undefeated, obviously, this year. They were held to 14 points last week, which is their fewest all season. They had not scored under 28 points prior to that all season long. They averaged 31 points per game, and they allow 13 points per game. And so you want to talk about probably one of the state's best defenses going against the state's best offense in Omaha Westside. Got it tonight. Millard South's been without their starting running back Nolan Feller for since the third game. In those 3 games, you want to talk about how important Nolan Feller was for this team? In 3 games, 50 carries, 355 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns. He also had 6 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown in 3 games for Millard South. They probably have the best receiver in the state going on right now through the 2023 season, and that's Amarion Jackson. 30 catches, a little over 620 yards, and 9 touchdowns through the air for Amarion Jackson. Jet Tamala is their quarterback. How about this? 1,700 passing yards this season so far, 17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We talked about just the matchup of the quarterbacks for Westside. Anthony Rizak, 2 guys in this game that take care of the football. I mentioned it. Tamala has 17 touchdowns, 3 picks, while Rizak, 19 touchdowns, 1 interception. Here in the 2023 season. Rizak on the ground also, 43 carries, 571 yards, 10 touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns. He scored 29 touchdowns in 7 games. By himself.
Ridiculous.
Well, with the help of some receivers.
Hey, he's the one throwing it.
They got the Westside has 3 receivers, Christian Jones, and Keenan Cotton all have 5 touchdown receptions apiece.
So Christian Jones is playing wide receiver and the best linebacker.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So anyway, this game is going to be a lot of fun, right? You have the experience of Westside against the inexperienced but really talented sophomore class of Millard South. This is going to be both teams' biggest test. And I think we're going to learn a lot more about Millard South today, because when somebody hits them back, what's going to happen, right? They somewhat got a test earlier in the season against Gretna, but they were able to answer the call pretty easily and win that one, I think, 35-7.
I mean, has Westside been challenged at all? Like Millard South has been challenged a few times. They're number 2, like they're one of the best teams in the state, number 2 in Class A, but they've been challenged a few times, so they understand kind of what it's like to be on that in that area of, if we mess up, this team could take a lead. They've trailed in a game or in a few games, whatever. Westside, on the other hand, you're averaging 55, you've only allowed 26. I don't think that there's been a single team that's challenged them.
And it's not for not playing talented teams.
They played Bellevue West earlier. They destroyed
So
Bellevue
they
West.
started off the season against Creighton Prep, right? Creighton Prep, Westside wins 57-7. All right. Then they play Grand Island, who's also going to be a playoff team. Westside wins 45-0. They play Bellevue West at Bellevue West. They win 45-12. They play Millard North, who's also going to be a playoff team. 49-7. They win. That was actually the last game that they allowed points, by the way. Then they played Norfolk.
Their 4th game of the season.
Yeah, Norfolk, North Platte, and Kearney. Kearney, once again, a top 5 team in the state. So, and they beat Kearney 56-0 at Kearney. So, once again, like,
it just seems like they're far and away the best team with the best talent.
Yeah.
And even with, all of the talent that Millard South has and how good their defense, how good their offense is, just with what Westside has done to every other team, I just have this feeling that it's not going to be close.
Well, and that's a concern. I mean, I guess because you look at this is probably and potentially a very good chance that this is the Class A state championship matchup here in a few months or a few weeks as well. Mm-hmm. Like there's a chance that we're talking about it here in a month and a half that these are the two teams battling it out for the Class A trophy. And so here's the deal. Like tonight, this is a lot about Millard South, I think, learning about themselves, whether that's coaching staff, whether that is players, right, young guys, because they can think that they've played in a game like this of this magnitude, and Jay talked about it today. But like up until this point, this is going to be the two most talented squads that play on the same football field, probably and people on the text line are gonna come at me for this. Jay and I were talking last night. This might be the most star-studded, the game that has the most potential and D1 talent on the field when you include both sides in 5 years, even maybe close to a decade. Like, obviously, there's been really good talent with the Zane Flores's, with the previous West Side teams, with the Daniel Kalins. Like, yes.
But you have to think of how many.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
And yes, D1, but I guess if we want to take it a step further, like even to D2 level.
I mean, just guys that are going to play at the next level.
Like Jay said it this morning. Jay said it last night on our broadcast. Like, this is one where you keep the rosters, and in 4, 5, 6 years, you compare them and see, all right, which guy is where, right? And Jeremy makes a good point. Bell West has 6 Division I guys. I understand that. And with the same conversation would be had when Bellevue West played West Side. But I think when you look at it, like Amarion Jackson, statistically, and when you watch him play, has been the best wide receiver in the state this year for Millard South. And he is a sophomore. Jet Tamala has taken care of the ball, done some really good things at quarterback, just a sophomore. Millard South might be a year or two away, but this is definitely a team that we're going to be talking about as long as they stay together, and I suppose they stay healthy, that this is going to be a team that we talk about potentially winning the state championship over Omaha West Side next year or over Bellevue West here in a few years. Like, that's the type of conversation that Millard South has now been able to insert themselves in going forward. So once again, kickoff 7 p.m. tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited for it. We're excited to bring it to you guys from Millard South. So if you can't make it out there, make sure you just tune in. We'll have it on our Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream. We'll have it on our website, and then obviously on the FM dial and mobile app as well. Let's go ahead and take our break. We talk Husker Volleyball as they have a match against Michigan State tonight, and then welcome number 13 Penn State tomorrow. So we'll dive into that a little bit, as well as some Husker football news. The coaches are out and about recruiting. We found out where EJ Barthel is currently located and recruiting at. Very important location. Nebraska men's basketball got an in-state commit as well, so we'll hit that at the top of the next segment as well. Let's go ahead and take a break. You're listening to the Happy Hour on 93.7 The Ticket.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico!
Relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinny Kreekak, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Is your heating system ready for cooler weather? Call Bryant to schedule your fall heating check. No matter what brand, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert.
I don't believe you people.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? Huh?
Sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into the Happy Hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert and Rico joining you guys as usual. 464-5685. The Honda of Lincoln hotline and the Starter Heyman text line are both open for you guys the rest of the way here. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. It's been kind of a crazy week. No Austin all week. I was out for 2 days, unfortunately. Shout out to Rico for stepping up, and shout out to everybody for stepping up as well. But no, it's been kind of a crazy week, and here we go. So
I do
just a little bit of news out of the Nebraska men's basketball camp. They received a commitment earlier today, just about an hour ago, actually, from a in-state and actual in-city guy in Braden Frager from Lincoln Southwest High School. He has made his pledge to the Huskers. A guy listed at 6'6", about 210-ish. He plays down in the post usually for Lincoln Southwest. I've been able to see him play a few times for the Silverhawks.
He will not do that in college.
He will not do that in college, but is able to shoot the outside shot decently well, moves exceptionally well without the basketball. And that's something that he said on a phone call with both Creighton head coach Greg McDermott and Nebraska men's basketball coach Fred Hoiberg said that they mentioned and alluded to is that he cuts really well and moves without the basketball extremely well, which we can see what that does for like a guy like Keisei Tominaga, right? It creates a lot of opportunities and keeps things moving and keeps the defense honest. And so once again, Braden Frager, he chooses the Huskers over the Creighton Blue Jays, the Northwestern Wildcats, Iowa. There's a couple other in there as well, but those are the three big ones. And so not a bad offer list. I think Bryant is also in there for Braden Frager, but the end choice is Nebraska. And I just saw this tweet from Robin Washit of On3 that if Braden Frager does end up signing with the Huskers out of high school, he would be the first Husker out of high school to sign with Nebraska since Jake Muehlheisen in 2001. Think about that.
Yeah. I was going to say something, but he was a walk-on.
The first Lincoln recruit to sign with the Huskers out of high school since Jake Muehlheisen in 2001.
I was going to say, didn't Sam Hoiberg, but he was a walk-on.
Walk-on. Exactly. So really good get for Nebraska. Once again, 6'6", about 2. In May, he was listed at 208. And so ahead of his senior season, he's going to be able to senior season ahead of his season. He's made it figured out, or it has his decision figured out. All right, Rico. So there's Nebraska volleyball matches against Michigan State tonight. We know what they did to the Spartans last Friday up in East Lansing.
He's 2025.
2025.
This is junior year.
So this is his junior year. As a sophomore, he averaged 11.5 points, 7.6 rebounds, I believe I read. So decent numbers there for a sophomore at the varsity level. So Nebraska volleyball match against Michigan State tonight, match against number 13 Penn State tomorrow. And this all leads up, obviously, to next weekend's big weekend with number 1 Wisconsin coming to town. But first, it's Michigan State and Penn State.
Yes, Nebraska, fresh off of a 4-game road trip, including this last week, they were up in Michigan. They played the Wolverines and the Spartans. The Spartans come into town tonight, and they're sitting at 11-6. Nebraska went up there and beat them 3-1. It was part of their kind of un-Nebraska-like, un-John Cook team-like, weird, not starting fast in the first set stretch of games there on the road where they lost, I believe, two of their 4 matches. They ended up losing the first set. They won all 4. They're still undefeated, but they lost the first set in 2 of those matches and went to, extra points in a couple of those as well. So John Cook spoke on it yesterday and was just saying that it's very uncharacteristic and they're working on fixing it. And also a part of a reason why they were losing those sets was they were serving the ball very poorly. And that was in all the sets, not just the first, but throughout the entire matches, they're serving the ball very poorly. And he says it's partially mental, but partially they're just doing things wrong. Their feet are wrong. They're tossing the ball too high. Their hands are wrong. They're just everything was wrong for whatever reason in those games, in those matches. So they're working on fixing that. But even in, that stretch, they had Merritt Beeson win Big Ten Player of the Week 2 weeks ago. They had Harper Murray got Freshman of the Week one of those weeks. Bergen Riley got Co-Setter of the Week. This last week, Lindsey Krause, who is, kind of fresh off of her injury stint on the injury list from her car accident, comes off and goes off and is Player of the Week this last week in their 2 matches against the Michigan teams. So Nebraska comes back and is going to face Michigan State for the second time in 2 weeks. Michigan State sitting at 11-6, but then the big one tomorrow, Penn State, number 13 Penn State comes into town, and Penn State has all this history and all this glory surrounding them. Nebraska, I believe, if I read correctly, is 5-1 against Penn State in their last 6 matchups. So the last time that Penn State won in Lincoln was back in 2018, I believe. So that's something that Nebraska has going on in their, second year of a new head coach after Russ Rhodes retires. But she is, putting on for Penn State, and they're doing a really good job. Again, number 13 in the nation, and this is all kind of, obviously you don't want to look too far ahead, but you have Wisconsin coming into town next week. But again, you got to take care of the Spartans, take care of the Nittany Lions. So
once again, so Nebraska Volleyball, the first serve is scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight against Michigan State, 7 p.m. tomorrow night against Penn State, and then they'll have a midweek match against Northwestern
up in Evanston,
7 p.m. on next Wednesday. But then the big one on the following Saturday, Nebraska football will play Northwestern at 2:30 p.m. Husker Volleyball plays number 1 Wisconsin at 7 p.m. So have a chance to have a pretty good sports day.
A decent amount of people will be running over from Memorial Stadium to the Bob, and it'll be quite interesting depending on how long that game lasts.
Exactly. So once again, Nebraska Volleyball tonight, 6 p.m. on Nebraska Public Media. Tomorrow night's match is on the Big Ten Network. Let's take our final timeout. It's Friday. It's college football and NFL football season. You know what that means. Weekend picks coming up in the next segment. We have Austin's picks. We have not gotten Strick's picks. We'll get them all coming up next. We'll even play the nice old classic tune.
Love it.
When we do our weekend picks, we'll do all that as we wrap up Friday's show on the Happy Hour.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's a bye weekend for Nebraska football, so roll out the barrel at Beer House this Saturday for Oktoberfest. Doors open at 11 a.m. with a ceremonial keg tapping at noon. Oktoberfest is a family-friendly celebration with live music, games, German foods, and German beers. There's a Stein holding contest at 2 and 6 p.m., other games throughout the day, and all the German sausages and pretzels you can fit in your lederhosen. Tickets are $5 in advance or $10 at the door. Purchase yours ahead of time at LincolnOktoberfest.com. This Saturday at Beer House in the Haymarket. You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Is your heating system ready for cooler weather? Call Bryant to schedule your fall heating check. No matter what brand, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
It's week 8 of the high school football season, and we have a good one for you guys tonight on 93.7 The Ticket. Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and Jay Foreman tonight from Millard South High School as we bring you number 1 Omaha West Side versus number 2 Millard South. Both teams are currently 7-0 in 2023, and while West Side leans on experience, Millard South hopes their talented sophomore class can knock off the defending champs. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame coverage starting at 6:40 p.m. Don't miss number 1 West Side versus number 2 Millard South tonight on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down. But don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning on November 27th. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your Husker watch parties, birthday or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at Double Eagle Golf.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and man, the October incentives get better. You won't want to miss this happening right now at Coppell. You have 0% financing or $6,500 off MSRP on select new half-ton crew cab pickups. Yes, you heard right, happening right now until the end of the month. 0% financing or $6,500 off sticker price. Those incentives are the best we've seen this entire year. Hurry on in while supplies last. Just take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus and with roof credit.
Hockey is back, and we need your support at the Icebox. The defending Clark Cup champions are coming to the capital city as the Stars host the Youngstown Phantoms this Friday and Saturday at the Icebox. Don't miss college night on Friday and your opportunity to catch this cross-conference clash. Lock in your tickets to the action now at LincolnStars.com.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this fall. Check out their large variety of tennis shoes and dress shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Aetrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln, or check out their options online at brownshoefitco.com.
So what's this new concept happening at 1040 O Street? There's 93.7 The Ticket, there's the Mill Coffee and Tea, and there's Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery? Well, yeah, it's all of those things. It's a place for the community to hang out, grab a drink and a bite, and just chill, or work, or meet, or chat, or whatever you want to do. 93.7 The Ticket, the Mill Coffee and Tea, Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery, all together at 1040 O Street.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert.
I vomited last night.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
I literally vomited. I threw up.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
One final time on a Friday. Here we go. It's time for Weekend's Picks as we bring in the Husker Hall of Famer Eric Strickland. Stricky, the men's basketball team just got a commitment. Did you see it? Braden Frager from Lincoln Southwest High School is committed to the Huskers.
Well,
hello, Strick.
Well, listen, any additions, especially in state, are always positive.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to miss in-state, but I still think in some form or fashion, you definitely want to keep the best of what in-state has to offer. And I still think that's a model that works. I think it's a model that works all across the board in any sport because it's like a foundation. It's like a rock. You know, there's no one going to care more than those in-state kids in most instances. And then, was that me?
No. So every day, every day at about 1:45,
he knows, right?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No, like he definitely knows.
It just stops randomly in the middle of the window.
Spot. It's the same spot,
right in the middle of.
Oh, no, he's going.
And then he gets on the phone,
like he knows.
But
it's so funny though because I just see him and then stops. And then he fires the bike back up and gets going.
Definitely knows.
Yeah, I still like I said, I still think that model works. I think that because anybody that comes into your home or your state and they don't know, they don't know the surroundings, they don't know the landscape, they don't know the people. but they can get it. They can get a piece of that through you.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a difference. I think. I still think it makes a difference, and we'll see. We'll see how it works out for the university.
Yeah, it's still got. I mean, obviously a year and a half or so until he signs.
Yeah.
So we'll see if
as long as fight off some teams if he continues to improve.
Once again, has offers from Creighton, Iowa, among others as well. Northwestern's a really good offer nowadays because Chris Collins has that program actually running smoothly for the most part. All right, so
Braden said he's 110% committed though, so I'm not worried.
That's a good point. Okay, are we ready for these? It's weekend picks time. There's not a whole lot of good ones on here.
Who are you talking about? There's great ones. There's great games and there's terrible spreads.
There's great games, bad spreads, but also bad games with spreads we have no idea what to pick.
Perfect. So also, remember that time we mentioned the Kiwanis Pancake Festival pancake feed?
Oh yeah.
If anybody wants tickets, we have a whole bunch of them. So just
it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, 402-464-5685, the Hunnam Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line. Let us know.
All you can eat.
Just let us know. We can give you some tickets. We'll hook you up. Like I said, we got a lot of them. You want to hear it again?
All you can eat.
See if I can do this correctly.
Well, much better.
Take that, losers.
All righty, Rico, hit the music. There it is. All right, weekend picks time. We remember the updated records. We all had a pretty good week last week.
I'm even.
Strick, you were 7-5 last week. You are now 17-18 overall. Austin does have his picks submitted. He is 38-37 this season. Rico, you're 36-38.
Working my way up.
And I am 50-27.
This is the week where I get over 500.
I hope so.
This is it. This is the weekend.
You gonna do it this week?
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna start out with the biggest spread in college football.
Perfect.
It actually features a Big Ten team. The UMass Minutemen travel to Happy Valley and face off against the number 6 Penn State. This game kicks off at 2:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. Penn State, a 7-touchdown favorite, 41.5.
No.
You're taking UMass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna actually take Penn State on that.
Penn State's gonna let off the gas. Set 41.
41.5.
They're gonna let off the gas.
Okay. I think they're actually going to beat them that bad.
You think they win like 55?
I think UMass is horrible. Like, it's just. I hate to say it, but
you are convincing
they're that
me.
bad.
You are convincing me.
Yeah, just that bad.
I just feel like if they get up like 30, 38, if they get up like 38,
they might.
They'll just be like, nah, whatever.
That might be one of the ones that can change the dynamic for you.
Yeah, there you go. That might take you over 500, Rico.
I don't want to do that anymore. Nah,
you're taking Penn State.
Strick convinced me.
You're taking Penn State?
Yeah, Strick convinced me.
Oh, so we're all for taking Penn State.
Yeah, Strick convinced me.
All right. See, I'm your boy, man.
I say like 40.
I'm gonna at least make you think reasonable.
Yeah, like you say 7 touchdowns, 41. And I was like, that's a lot. But then it's like they could win 55-0 and not even
they're that bad.
Yeah. All right. This one is one of the best games of the weekend. So we go from 41.5 point spread to a 3-point spread. Number 8 Oregon travels to number 7 Washington.
3 even.
Washington is a 3-point favorite. This is a 2:30 kick on ABC.
Oh, Michael Penix and that Washington offense are really good. But
I hate you, dude.
But Oregon, hey,
what? This is so. Ooh.
You know who I'm rolling with though. My man Bo Nix. When he wins this game, they're gonna win. He's gonna win the Heisman. They're wearing their cookies and cream uniforms.
They are sweet.
They're wearing their cookies and cream uniforms. And when Bo Nix and Oregon win this game, Bo Nix has he'll be in the front of the Heisman race. Okay. Bo Nix, Oregon. Let's go.
Okay. Remember, you can super lock.
Let's do it.
Super lock?
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do it.
Yikes.
Oregon, baby.
Okay.
All right.
I honestly think I don't want to go against Penix, but I honestly think that Oregon's defense is the best that they've had in a while.
Okay. Former Husker defensive line coach Tony Tuioti still on that staff.
Shout out to Casey Rogers.
Yep.
I hate this, but I think I'm going to roll with it.
All right, Oregon.
Yeah.
All right. Myself and Austin are taking Washington. Austin is super locking Washington by 3.
Me and Austin going against each other head to head. Let's do it.
I'm going with Washington.
Let's do it.
Are you
Organ.
really?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch.
All right, bet. I'll sit by myself on an island. I'm good with it. This is how I come back.
Son of a gun.
This is how we do these things.
Okay, so now moving on because we got to keep on pace.
I'm going with Oregon.
Okay, no more
final
stretching.
answer. Final answer. Because
Oregon.
here's why.
Okay.
They had revenge last year when they went out. I think I'm going
So
revenge.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Oregon? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 10, USC travels to South Bend to play number 21, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 2.5-point favorite. This one's kicking off at 6:30 p.m. on NBC.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, for whatever reason, hasn't been able to score the ball the last 2 weeks, but USC can't stop an ant from doing anything. So I'm going to go with Notre Dame.
Okay. Tricky?
Mother son of a suckers.
You are upset.
I'm going Notre Dame.
I think I'm going to go
Austin
Notre Dame
is going
too.
USC.
I think I'm going to go Notre Dame.
All right, so I'm taking Notre Dame.
course you're going Notre Dame.
Austin takes USC.
You and your man crush.
No, I really didn't think USC would lose into Oregon.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that.
So USC?
Yeah.
All right, you're not changing it again.
Yeah,
I'm tired of having to hit backspace. This one goes back to the Big Ten Conference. Iowa travels to Madison to play against the Wisconsin Badgers.
We should just do
games you're choosing,
We should
bro.
just do the over-under.
So here's the deal.
This is the thing: is
This
we
is
don't do the
unreal,
best
bro.
games. We do the best spreads.
Wisconsin is a 9.5-point favorite.
That is ridiculous.
Against the
Ridiculous.
Iowa Hawkeyes.
Both of these teams suck.
I'm rolling on the spread on this one for Iowa.
You're going Iowa plus 9.5?
On the spread. No.
Okay. Oh,
So you're going Wisconsin.
No, Wisconsin is going to win.
Yeah, so you're rolling with Iowa.
I'm rolling with Iowa.
To cover.
To cover the 9.5.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Are you
okay?
Hit
I'm
backspace again, I guess. Okay, Rico.
I'm going with Iowa.
Iowa's not going to be able to score.
Yeah. Is Wisconsin?
I don't know.
That's what I feel.
9.5. I mean, what's that? 4 field goals.
It would be a field goal and a touchdown.
4 field goals.
4 field goals.
Yeah, I'll go 4 field goals. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, I'm taking Wisconsin as well. I think this is a blowout. I think Wisconsin wins big. I think Wisconsin wins big.
A
here.
blowout in this game is 14-0.
I think this is a 24-7 type of
You
game.
changed my mind, Wisconsin.
Don't stop it.
Okay.
Can you stop?
It's change your mind day.
All right.
It's not.
Now,
It is.
in the
Friday
game,
the 13th.
in the game that everybody loves, the 10 p.m. kickoff
Yes.
on CBS Sports Network,
I love this.
the UAB Blazers
I love this. Shout out to Trent Dilfer.
travel to Hawaii and
Hawaii.
face off against the Hawaii Warriors. UAB on the road is a 6-point favorite. I am taking Hawaii. Austin is taking Hawaii.
I know absolutely nothing about
I have
either one of
no
these
clue.
teams.
Who's the quarterback for UAB, Strick?
I have no clue.
I know
have
Trent
no idea
Dilfer's the
either.
coach.
Yep.
I've seen him go
hey,
crazy on the sidelines.
Hey, don't forget, UAB kept it close to Alabama for a short time.
What are the records?
Both of them are 2-4.
I just think the trip's going to get to him. So I'm going to go
So Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Okay.
Big time
Rico?
difference. It's a big time difference.
That's a huge time difference.
6.5?
6.
6 even?
Yep.
Hawaii.
We're all going Hawaii. I don't like that.
I don't either.
I'm going to change it.
You're going UAB?
Yeah, I like the Blazers mascot. I don't like their coach, but I like the mascot.
Okay, sounds
They're
good.
dragons. I like dragons.
Let's put the music on pause here, and let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. We'll do NFL picks right when we come back in 10 seconds.
This is crazy.
On the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, so we're back
25 mice to take care of.
Yeah, so here we go. Time for the NFL action. The Seattle Seahawks travel to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are a 3-point favorite here in this one.
Who is the game again?
The Seattle Seahawks against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are a 3-point favorite.
I'm
Seattle's
rolling
going
Seattle.
to Cincy.
Seattle is going with
I'm
Cincy.
rolling Seattle. I'm going with Kay Johnson.
I'm
going. I don't give a dang. I'm rolling.
Just had Cluster Johnson Sr. on the Adam Carricker
Mississippi
show.
Mud Dog. I'm rolling. You got me crying over here, bro. But anyway,
I really like Geno Smith, but I think the
What? His team lost on a Hail Mary last night, by the way.
it's true. but I think that Cincinnati is going to turn it around.
Okay.
Give me the Burrows.
I'm taking the Bengals as well. Austin rolls with Seattle. Remember, in all of this, guys, we have to have a super lock. All right?
Already have mine.
The Carolina Panthers at 0-5 travel to the Miami Dolphins.
Miami.
Super lock.
Hold on.
I don't care what the number is.
This is the second biggest spread of the weekend.
It's like 17, isn't it?
At 14.
Super lock.
The Dolphins are a 14-point favorite.
Super lock.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's 2 touchdowns. Give me
Super
Miami.
lock. Miami. Super lock. For sure.
Are you super locking them too, Rico?
I already have mine. Oregon.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right.
Can I do another one?
So this is that's
Jake Sorensen, I'm rolling. Finn style.
Fins down, but win this game, please.
Okay. The Patriots travel to the Raiders.
Raiders.
The Raiders are a 3-point favorite at 3:05 p.m.
The Patriots are down their best pass rusher in Matt Judon. They're down their best corner in Christian Gonzalez. They just traded J.C. Jackson back. There are rumors swirling that Malik Cunningham is going to get playing time. Don't know if it's a wide receiver or quarterback, but the Patriots they're in a bad way.
Okay.
Give me the Raiders.
So the Raiders there, Strick?
Who is it again?
The Patriots at the Raiders. Raiders are a 3-point favorite.
Raiders, man.
Okay.
The Raiders.
Clean sweep for the Raiders here as well.
All right, switch it. Patriots. They're going to win a second game.
Are you being serious?
They're going to ruin their draft status.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Okay. We got 2 games left. The Detroit Lions travel to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game kicks off at 3:25 p.m. The Detroit Lions are a 3-point favorite on the road at Tampa Bay.
What's their record?
4-1.
Low-key, Tampa's been playing some pretty good football.
They have.
Baker Mayfield, quote-unquote, reviving his career.
Trey Palmer
does look good. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay.
Okay. Stricky?
Also because I don't want you to have happiness.
Thank you. Stricky?
The Lions.
All right. Me, Austin, and Strick all go with the Detroit Lions. All right. In the biggest spread of the weekend, it is Sunday Night Football.
Why is Sunday night the biggest spread?
The Daniel Jones-less.
Oh, yeah, he's not playing.
I don't know if it's confirmed, but it's pretty likely.
I'm pretty sure.
Daniel Jones-less New York Giants. Saquon Barkley-less New York Giants going up against the Buffalo Bills.
Oh.
The Bills are a 15-point favorite.
Oh, Bills.
This game kicks off at 7:20 p.m. on NBC.
15 seems low.
The Bills.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Foreman.
Bills.
Bills?
Bills.
Guess what? I'm super locking the Bills.
Man, I really hope the Bills lose now.
There you go.
I might need to change my super lock.
Nope.
Why?
No can do. No more changes.
Yeah, stop changing
I just want to change just because.
Would you like to change?
No, I don't.
Do it.
Okay.
No, Fins. Super lock.
Fins? Oh,
That
okay. Okay, there we go. All right, Stricky. Well, Stricky, it's our last day of filling in for Austin here.
Yeah.
Before your partner comes back.
Austin be back.
Austin be back on Monday. It's going to be a good one. We got a lot of stuff going on today. We got Shootout with Strick coming up at 2:45. It's funny that you brought up mascots. Funny that you brought up mascots.
Hey, guess what, Strick?
Strick, I'll just tell you this right now. Rico went 10-0 in the questions.
Yeah,
10-0. He got even
love
the
mascots.
double. Yeah, I'll tell you. It's group of 5 mascots.
I love
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
Mascots.
Wow.
Rico went 10-0.
Tag.
Nope.
Psych.
Nope. So it's group of 5 mascots.
Tag.
You have just the same advantage as everybody else now.
That's bull, John.
Okay. So there you go. So that's coming up at 2:45. Hang out with us. But it's going to be a good one. We got plenty of stuff to talk about. We'll talk about some of the big games coming up this weekend as well. Reminder, and I'm sure I'll plug it throughout the next hour and a half or so. Make sure you join with Jay Foreman and myself tonight, 7 p.m., West Side, Miller South. We'll talk to you on the block. See you later.
Adios.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Hockey is back, and we need your support at the Icebox. The defending Clark Cup champions